Well, the Kentucky Derby is this weekend, so you might be looking for that perfect hat to accompany your Derby outfit, maybe?
Yeah, I know I am.
I know.
Yes, okay. Mike the Hatter. Well, they have some experience in hats, 86 years and 3 generations worth. Austin Love has the story.
I don't know anybody that does it to our extent.
Probably one of the largest, maybe the largest selection of headwear in the country.
For George Anastasakis, hats never go out of style.
Our tagline is hats are back. We never really think they left.
More than a job,
It means everything.
it's a family business.
My grandfather started the business in 1937 as an immigrant, just starting a business.
The family business.
And this is a passion that our family has.
A passion for hats that's kept Mike the Hatter in business since George's grandfather opened the doors back in 1937.
Yeah, so my grandfather, whose name was Pete, by the way, so his wasn't a Mike. There is no Mike as ownership, so that's a whole different story that, we get a lot of chuckles from. I think my grandfather got a deal on the sign, so Mike the Hatter was formed.
When he retired, George's uncle took over the shop, and now George is the third-generation owner.
You have to kind of keep it moving.
But George has continued to live up to the pressure of continuing his grandpa's legacy by modernizing in some areas, but staying true to the traditions that have gotten them there.
That's right, yeah. I don't know many people that do it, and I don't know anybody that does it to our extent. So the steam, it disinfects the hat, that's most important, but it also loosens the fibers in the hat so that they're more pliable. Mike kind of approached me and was like, hey, we need a designer, we need a prescribed hat doctor.
A lost art with an attention to detail.
So I fix them up, I clean them, and then I also design them. The most rewarding thing, I think, is a lot of people, they bring in ancient hats, 200-year-old hats. This is my great-great-great-granddad's, and it's destroyed, it's dirty, it's broken, and being able to fix that, that's like a huge thing for me, because, that's a piece of history of their family.
Bringing the past back to life and continuing a family tradition for generations to come.
Yeah, we're blessed to be able to keep it going, and my daughter Stephanie will be the heir apparent, and then we got the grandkids lining up after that.
All right, and hey, Mike the Hatter located right here downtown, right at the arcade, and they're open at 10 a.m. So today, tomorrow, if you need to get that last-minute hat for the Kentucky Derby, you can get it right here. And like you said, it's one of the largest collections of hats in the entire country. It's not just one shop or 2 shops. They actually have 3 shops right here in the arcade. We were only able to show just a few right there, but the extension of hats that they have is absolutely unbelievable. And Maureen, you know me that I'm not much of a hat guy. I can't, I don't wear them all the time. I got too much lettuce up here, the whole deal. But if I was going to wear a hat, it would be from Mike the Hatter. But my favorite thing about that story is I was like doing the interview. I was like, okay, you're George. We got Pete.
Right. Who's
Mike? And he's like, well, there really was no Mike or anything. So, Maureen, in Mike the Hatter fashion, back to you, Patricia.
Which is actually my mother's name. You actually nailed it. So,
bada bing, bada boom. Nailed it.
I cannot even tell you how disappointed I was when you popped up hatless. We're going to change that.
Sorry.
This weekend. All right,
They open
Austin.
at 10. I can't get inside.
You better go buy one. Thank you so much.